Iran and Pakistan, two pivotal players in one of the world's most volatile regions. Both boast ancient histories, rich cultures, and complex geopolitical realities. Their paths, however, have diverged significantly. Iran, once Persia, evokes images of ancient empires and revolution. Its Persian identity and Shiite faith differentiated in a predominantly Sunni Muslim region. Pakistan, born from partition, grapples with its own set of challenges. A young nation forged on Islamic identity, it walks a tightrope between competing pressures. Join me as we dissect these regional powerhouses, comparing their strengths and weaknesses. Geography is destiny, especially in the volatile landscapes of Iran and Pakistan. Iran, commanding the Strait of Hormuz, holds a chokehold on global oil flows. Its Persian Gulf coastline gives it immense strategic leverage. Pakistan, with its access to the Arabian Sea, enjoys a different kind of importance. Gwadar Port, a Chinese-funded project, aims to be a strategic game-changer. Beyond geography, alliances matter. Iran, often isolated, has fostered ties with Russia and China. Its relationship with the West remains fraught with tension. Pakistan, a key U.S. ally during the Cold War, has navigated a more complex path. The Kashmir dispute remains a major flashpoint, hindering broader regional cooperation. Iran's regional ambitions and Pakistan's complex relationship with the West will continue to shape the future of this volatile region. The choices these nations make and the alliances they forge have global repercussions. Iran and Pakistan, despite their geopolitical importance, face significant economic hurdles. Iran, endowed with vast oil and gas reserves, struggles under the weight of international sanctions. Its economy faces dwindling oil revenues and restricted access to global markets. Pakistan, less energy-rich, confronts a different set of challenges. Pakistan's economy, heavily reliant on agriculture and textiles, grapples with low productivity and a narrow export base. Both nations recognize the need for economic diversification. Iran has made strides in developing its industrial base, particularly in sectors like automotive and pharmaceuticals. Pakistan is banking on the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPC. Success, however, is not guaranteed. Corruption, political instability, and a lack of institutional capacity hinder their economic potential. Unlocking their economic potential hinges on addressing these deep-seated issues. Iran and Pakistan share a significant demographic trait: a young and rapidly growing population. Over 60% of Iranians are under the age of 30. Pakistan's youth bulge is even more pronounced, with over 65% of its population under 30. This demographic reality presents both a challenge and an opportunity. A large youth population, if properly educated and skilled, can be an engine for economic growth and innovation. Without adequate investment in education, healthcare, and job creation, a youthful population can quickly become a source of instability. Iran, with its relatively well-developed education system, has made some progress in harnessing its demographic potential. Pakistan, however, lags behind. Investing in their youth is not just a matter of social responsibility, it is an economic imperative. Failure to do so risks squandering their demographic dividend and jeopardizing their future prosperity and stability. Section 5. Military muscles, a comparative glance. Iran and Pakistan, forever wary of their geopolitical realities, have invested heavily in their respective militaries. Iran, facing a U.S. military presence in the Persian Gulf, has adopted an asymmetric defense strategy. It relies on a combination of conventional forces and irregular warfare capabilities, including its powerful Revolutionary Guard Corps and a vast arsenal of ballistic missiles. Pakistan's military, larger in size than Iran's, focuses on conventional warfare capabilities. Its rivalry with India drives its military spending and strategic calculus. Pakistan possesses nuclear weapons, as does Iran. This nuclear overhang adds another layer of complexity to their already tense relationship. Iran's military strength lies in its ability to disrupt shipping in the Strait of Hormuz and its network of regional proxies. Pakistan's military edge stems from its larger conventional forces and its nuclear arsenal. The military balance in this volatile region remains precarious. Section 6. Regional rivalry, the India factor. No discussion of Iran and Pakistan is complete without addressing the elephant in the room, India. India's rise as a regional power casts a long shadow over both nations. For Pakistan, the rivalry with India is existential. The two countries have fought 3 major wars since independence, and the Kashmir dispute remains a major flashpoint. Iran's relationship with India is more nuanced. Historically, the two nations have enjoyed cordial ties. India's growing strategic partnership with the United States, however, has raised concerns in Tehran. The India factor complicates the geopolitical calculus for both Iran and Pakistan. Any attempt to understand the complexities of this region must take into account the historical baggage, strategic anxieties, and competing interests that shape this intricate relationship. Section 7. Global Footprints, International Relations and Aspirations. Iran and Pakistan, despite their regional focus, harbor global aspirations. Iran, seeking to break out of its isolation, has sought to build ties with emerging powers like China and Russia. Its nuclear program, while controversial, is seen by Tehran as a symbol of its technological prowess and a deterrent against foreign intervention. Pakistan, a key U.S. ally during the Cold War, has walked a more delicate diplomatic tightrope. China has emerged as a steadfast ally, investing heavily in Pakistan's infrastructure and providing diplomatic cover on the international stage. Iran's global ambitions are often stymied by its ideological stance and its support for groups deemed terrorist organizations by the West. Pakistan, while facing its own set of challenges, benefits from its close ties with China and its historical relationship with the West. Their ability to navigate the complexities of global politics will largely determine their success in achieving their respective strategic objectives. Section 8. Conclusion: Balancing Power and Potential. Iran and Pakistan stand as complex and often misunderstood nations. Their geopolitical significance, economic challenges, demographic realities, and military capabilities paint a picture of both power and potential. Their futures, however, remain uncertain. Iran, struggling under the weight of sanctions and internal divisions, seeks to assert its influence in the Middle East. Pakistan, grappling with economic woes and a history of military coups, walks a tightrope between its rivalry with India and its burgeoning relationship with China. Both nations possess the ingredients for success: a young and dynamic population, strategic geographic locations, and a fierce determination to chart their own course. The choices these nations make will have profound consequences for the future of the Middle East, South Asia, and the world.